everybody, what's good? How's it going? Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Jeanette. I appreciate you all so much for coming by. Alright, loves, going to make this real fast for you so we could get right on to your messages. But I do want to give you a reminder to please make it to the end of the video, or at least try to, because that's where you're going to get your advice, you guys. At the end of the video with our Earth Magic Oracle deck directly from Spirit. Really important to get your advice. Alright, loves? Leo, you're up, babies. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, general messages. As always, darlings, please only take what resonates for your life and leave the rest behind. You know the spiel. And if you don't, if you're new to tarot and you're not sure how to interpret these messages for your life, please hit me up on Facebook or feel free to email me. Those links are in the description box below. Okay, darlings? Alright, what is coming in for Leo at this time? Oh, I hope some good things. What is going on? What is coming in? Present situation for our Leo friends. Four of Cups here. And I know it's the Ace of Swords because I got that darn tape on there that always gives it away. Alright, so we got the Four of Cups and the Ace of Swords here. Air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Could be dealing with one of signs or have those placements in your chart, darlings. Knowing the truth about something here. Something that may have been ignored for quite some time. Or potentially here, a bit of truth coming for someone who has been offered something that they've been not accepting to. Okay, so if you have somebody in your midst, maybe you've been offering something to someone and they've been not taking you up on your offer, a bit of truth coming in for them potentially here, loves, okay? Or for the majority of you, I feel like the other spectrum, some bit of truth coming after a point of potential ignorance, something you won't ignore any longer here, or you may be extending an offer, a truthful offer being made, but you don't want it ignored. You might also be the one ignoring somebody else's truthful offer as well. We have the Six of Swords, more air energy at the bottom of the deck. Moving on to something more peaceful for you, Leo. Here, moving on to calmer waters. So potentially, maybe here, let's see what's crossing this, but maybe letting some of these burdens die after knowing the truth and moving on. Let's see. Let's find out what's crossing these energies. What's crossing the Four of Cups and the Ace of Swords for Leo at this time. Knowing the truth or expressing the truth, having a new truthful beginning. For some of you, thank you, Spirit. We got two cards on the floor and a King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right, loves, that is the card of Pisces, but could signify any water energy or anyone taking on that essence. Okay, we have the Four of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, both in reverse. Here is the basis of your situation. It seems, darlings, obviously something having to do with your foundation, but it being in the reverse, it feels like things are not very steady here. You may be coming in the upright. We're talking about somebody being ghosted, somebody being ignored, somebody being left out in the cold, or having a lack. Could be a financial lack for some of you, but it could also be an emotional lack. We did start out with a card of emotion. Here now coming in the reverse, it could be like you're now finally like letting you're trying to, yeah, thank you, Spirit. You've been trying for a while, Leo, to sturdy your foundations here. But it feels like even though you're trying to let go of the lack, you're trying to let go of the feelings of being out of lack with somebody or with some situation. It's almost like you know the truth now. Something you can't ignore any longer. That's what's going on. It's shooken your foundation. It shook your foundation, but you may be trying to pull out of feeling at a lack, but your foundation is still shook, even despite this truth. Trying to hold sturdy of emotion here with that King. Trying to hold your emotions in check here, Leo. I feel like you're taking on this energy. This is also an outwardly projected offer of love. For some of you, you may be still giving your cup of love. Still. But you're at a lack in your foundations. It's like you're trying to struggle to gain a foothold here. So who are you giving your love to? Okay, let's keep going. Yeah. Let's unravel this mystery. Thank you, Spirit. Page of Pentacles in reverse. What is up with all these reversals? And the card of Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles is a Capricorn card, but also earth energy nonetheless, loves a grounding, a personal stability here, your personal stability with a queen. And this Page of Pentacles in reverse. I don't like that. I don't like that, because to me, okay, this is in your immediate past. This is maybe what you're going through now that's shook up your foundations, and you're trying to like let it die. You're trying to change the situation, forget about the lack that you felt, but your foundation is still shook. You know the truth, honey. Page of Pentacles, somebody's offer, something that somebody has been offering here. Something tangible. How tangible is it? It came in the reverse from a page. Loves, it came in the reverse from a page. This person is not on your level, is what I'm feeling like. They're not on your, like, they're not on your spiritual level. They're not on your, like, they're not on your truth. Okay, and they may not even know who the hell you really truly are. And there's this essence, you want to stand strong in who you are, but there's part of you that's giving a cup of love to them still. Their offer was back asswards, babies. And I feel like you know this. I feel like you know this. And this is your personal stability. This is your money, your what you have to give, right? From your soul, from yourself, from your pocketbook, from your time. Okay, these things are important. And they came in back asswards, loves. They came in back asswards. What's crowning in your thoughts? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Thinking about cycles being complete. You know, old cycles being complete, new ones beginning. I think you want to carry on, darling. I think part of you is thinking about really wanting to carry on and start a new cycle, or you're thinking about the cycles that you've gone through already with this person. And you know their offer was back asswards. It came in and they're a page. They're not on your level, loves. And it's shaking up your foundation, but you're trying so hard to stay strong. Good for you, Leo, for trying to hold it together. Because we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Aries, card of Aries, okay? But this is that stern, fatherly energy, staying strong, running your shit. Running your shit no matter what. Keeping it all together. The world here coming in your immediate future. Cycles complete. Those cycles that you're thinking about, loves, a victory with these cycles complete. And I can't help but notice Justice at the bottom of the deck. Card of Libra, weighing out your scales to make up a decision here, because it's like, loves, you know the truth. You have a cycle completion here. Here in your future, a victory. A victory with cycles complete. You're really trying to let some old shit die. This feeling out of lack with this person, they left you in the cold. So many times it feels like you've relied on them and they like dusted you. They disappeared. When you were there asking them, it's almost like when you were asking them for help in the past, they ignored you. You know what I mean? And you know the truth about them. Their offer was never legit, yo. It was never legit, dude. Now cycle's complete. You got to weigh out your scales, loves, and do what's right for you. It feels like here, Leo. But what are you fearing? Woo! Knight of Wands in reverse. My babies. Knight of Wands in reverse. The reason I'm reacting this way is this is your card. coming out in reverse, and in your fears. This person tosses you back asswards. They toss you off balance. This offer that came in sideways made you go sideways. You're fearing never being able to gain your passions and gain who you are again to carry on with your life. Coming in the upright, I would normally say this is, a flighty, in and out sort of energy. But this is your essence here, because you're the strength. You cannot be stifled. You cannot be bogged down, loves. You are okay, we have this Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're that fire. You're the fire. You cannot be put out. Your soul cannot be put out, loves. And you're afraid here that it's that the very thing that makes you who you are, the very thing that drives you to go, to compete, to be the best you can, is dwindling. They've got you back asswards, even though you know the truth. For some of you, you may be still having sexual relations with this person. Okay, you may be still getting down, even though they make you feel this way. All right, even though they toss you out, off of who you really are, to a point where it lies in your fears, where you feel like you're not going to be able to carry on with who you are. That's, you guys, and it's tossing your whole foundation out of whack. I feel like you think there may be something that you missed here as well. Some bit of truth that you haven't found out yet, or that you haven't seen or spotted. For some of you, it may be lying in a portion of your fears. Thank you, Spirit. Going on around you. I was going to say we got 2 cards, but, then half the deck wants to fly out. 3 of Cups there. Oh my God, you guys, that's so many cards. I guess we can call that a mishap. I don't think all these... Jeez, you guys, let me make sure they're all in the upright, and then I'll give you a flash of them. Ace of Wands. Of course, that Ace of Wands came out. All right, a lot of craziness. The Judgment card, 8 of Pentacles is in there, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, lots of crazy. But going on around you, we have the Star card and the Fool, Aquarian energy and Aries energy. Aries with the Fool and Aquarian with the Star card, a wish. I feel like somebody's wishing for something, a new beginning with you. Okay, somebody here, it could be this person, it could be somebody else. You have somebody in your midst, darling, wishing for a new beginning with you. And to the point where they're almost ready to be foolish about it. They're almost ready to toss up their hands and just go, I don't care anymore. I really want my Leo. I really want to have my brand new beginning with Leo. I'm so very tempted here. How much time do we have? Let's do it. I'm so very tempted to pull a card on that. The Star card and the Fool. Whose wish is this? Is this your wish? I mean, it's going on around you. Is it your partner? Is it this person that you're dealing with? We have the 4 of Swords. Air energy here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be one of those signs. Somebody wishing to be foolish, reckless with you, but needing to pull back. Something holding them back from approaching you here. Something that they're going to have to really go deep within them and figure out what it is. This is a meditation card. It's a higher knowledge coming into alignment with higher self, right? Through meditation, through pause, pulling back. Somebody may want to rush in and be foolish, but they need to stop and take a moment. Something here is stopping them, pausing them. We do have the card of Temperance at the bottom of the deck here, loves. Sagittarian energy with this healing, balance, right? You're trying to gain a foothold because you do know the truth. You're trying to gain that foothold. You know this person's offer. It's not. It's not where you are. It's not where you are, Leo. It's just not. It's just not. And they keep giving you this, right? And you're trying to undo the lack that they keep giving you. It keeps tossing you off kilter, off balance, to where you're not able to go where your passions lie. All right? You got to gain your foothold and your balance because you have a victory here with cycles complete. Okay, loves. Whew, the Empress. The Empress here. Hopes. The motherly energy. You're hoping to nurture something here. There's something here. I feel like you could try to be nurturing yourself. You could be a mother in this situation, nurturing your children. But I feel like for the majority of you, you really need to nurture yourself here, Leo, because this person throws you off. And it's like your cycles are complete, but you can easily, you know what I mean? The Wheel of Fortune, here's the thing. The Wheel of Fortune can turn in your favor or it can turn against you. All right? It depends on what you do with your power and your energies and where you put your passions. So if you're tossed off of balance so much from this person, you'll have a victory eventually coming in your future, but how long is that going to take? You need to nurture yourself, and I think you're hoping to get to that point where you can nurture yourself, okay? Nurture potentially a connection, maybe with this person. And like I said, maybe you're a mother because of the Empress. She is the motherly energy. But I feel like for the majority of you guys, you know this is not right, and you really need to draw within as well to turn yourself right side up again. Don't let this person knock you down. Hang on one second, loves. Okay. All right. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. More air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Mostly Aquarius here, but coming in with a bit of news. A messenger. He comes in, he flies off the handle with a bit of news. Rushes in to speak some truth. Rushes in quickly to tell it like it is. Okay? This could be you really finally standing strong in who you are. You know what I mean? Like finally you could gain your victory here and nurture yourself. But news coming in. News coming in. What is the outcome? Do we have to turn her over? Oh, we don't. Okay, good. Thought we did. What is the outcome, Leo? That Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. And we have the Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, the card of Virgo, but could be any earth energy or anybody taking on the properties of an earth-like sign. Here, this is a commitment. He's a steady, stable, committed, married man. Okay? Something about a committed connection is burdensome. Excuse me, loves. It is burdensome. That Ten of Wands, it drags you down, you guys. It drags you down. You know, you may be waiting on news. You know, with that Knight of Swords, it keeps coming back. You might be waiting on some news, loves. Any further outcomes for Leo? But you know this person's offer. It's not okay. It's not right. And you really need to maybe even nurture, like, the truth. For some of you, like, actually nurture what you know is the actual truth. Okay? Not the fluff of it. Not the oh, you know, wish we could do this again. You know, this, like, because the Fool is reckless. And when you're reckless, darlings, when you're reckless, it's really hard to shake the burdens. It's really hard to get out of this energy it is affecting your foundation, but somebody I feel like is also casting a wish to foolishly go towards you, but they need a pause. Somebody here needs a pause. Okay? I'm picking up multiple energies. Multiple energies. Here. We have two entities, I feel like, here. There's a King of Pentacles and a Page of Pentacles. Somebody who came in with a back-ass offer, and another person wants to be committed. It's an outside. This is weird. You guys are tossing me off, okay? There's a lot of shit going on here. But you need to know, Leo, that as long as you nurture yourself, you have a victory with your cycles complete. Because, darlings, you know the truth. You know the truth of the situation. Okay, 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Something that's been very heavy of emotion for you. Potentially now you're giving it up or walking away from it. Or somebody here is. Any further outcomes for Leo? Any further outcomes? I don't know. Guys, this is weird. In the end, there's a commitment that's going to leave you burdened. It's going to leave you burdened. Any further outcomes for Leo? Can we go beyond that? Maybe some good coming beyond that? Like, 9 of Wands, weird. 9 of Wands and the Hanged Man, Piscean energy. Feeling stuck, wanting to come unstuck, needing to see things differently. With that Piscean card of the Hanged Man, and your fire energy, her honey, is right along with Aries and Sagittarius, not wanting to give up, trying to find a new way. You're not trying to give up, trying to find a new way. This is weird. Some of you are persisting in a commitment that'll just leave you burdened. Others of you are trying to gain yourself back and trying to find your path to persist again with your personal energies. You can't even gain your stability in this because your foundations are upside down. And despite knowing the truth, still further perspectives need to be gained. I feel like perspectives have been gained here. I feel like you're not letting yourself come unstuck from this commitment, going through to the end and not giving up on something here that maybe you should have given up on. For some of you, your personal cycles are complete. You have a victory. You have a victory. Oh, you beautiful lions, you have a victory. You need to nurture yourself, darlings. I feel like you also, there may be somebody here who stopped from coming in and going towards you like they really want to. And they're being paused for some reason. But I feel like you as well need to take a pause. I feel you as well need to pull back here because there's like a confusion. You're stuck, but not wanting to, like, give up. I feel like you're physically stuck in some sort of commitment that's bringing you a lot of burden. It'll continue to bring you a lot of burden because you continue to be in the commitment. That hanging man, it's you're stuck. You're physically stuck. You're stuck within your mind as well here, needing to see something differently. I feel like you know the truth. Somebody needs to see something differently. But you personally need to come physically unstuck. Physically unstuck. Wherever you are burdened, wherever you keep trying to put your efforts and you can't stop fighting, what you should be like fighting for and not giving up on is yourself here, and nurturing who you are, like nurturing yourself. Because you're backwards right now, darlings, because your foundations are backwards, and because this person's offer was dead ass backwards. Not okay. Not okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have our Two of Pentacles. He's a juggler. He's an entertainer. He entertains ideas, thoughts, and actions. He keeps a train moving that sometimes doesn't even need to be going. Okay? You can see this person almost as just trying to keep it together. As it goes on, just trying to hold it sturdy. Trying to let go of some lack, but hard to let go of the lack when you keep letting the commitment stay, and it's not a sturdy foundation. It's not a sturdy foundation. I feel like you know the truth, but you can't give up on the commitment for some reason. When really, loves, you should just be nurturing yourself. Nurturing yourself and your own commitments. Nurturing yourself and your cycles, because this person came at you not right from the beginning. They didn't come at you right from the beginning. I mean, yeah, you guys, let's get you some advice. Advice for Leos, please, Spirit. Let's get some advice for our Leo friends. What can we say, Spirit? Okay, Leos. Oop, I knocked down one of your cards. I have no room here, you guys. River. Movement. Yeah, I feel like you guys, some of you need to move on. I feel like some of you need to move on because you know the truth. And there's a movement going on in your life if you let it. I feel like right now it may be an undercurrent because you're sticking strong and staying, you're staying stuck and burdened. Where you know you're stuck and burdened, but you stay there anyway, even though you know the truth. Wake up call at the bottom of the deck. I just want to mention that. Tsunami, wake up call. It may really be time, loves, to act upon that new perspective that you know you have, and that truth that you know you have, to move on for some of you. Okay, because your cycles are complete. Just because this person's stuck, oh, excuse me, darlings, with their weirdness and their back-ass offers and their ingenuality, you know, it doesn't mean you have to be ingenuous. It doesn't mean you have to sink to their level. You can move on. And I feel like maybe you need somebody to tell you that. You can move on, Leo, if you let yourself. Okay. Blessings here with rainbow at the bottom of the deck. We have tree, grounding, and cave, sanctuary. For some of you, this is weird because sanctuary, it talks about your home, you know, where you live, but where you live right now is kind of chaotic with that foundations card being in the reverse. It feels like you have to go deeper, loves, deeper into the roots of your sanctuary. Like if you're living in a house and you have nowhere to go, go in your backyard. If you can't go to the backyard because it's, you know, not good weather or something, or it's cold, you know, you just go into the basement. Go somewhere where you can be alone and ground yourself. Leo, it feels very necessary for you to move on in your thought patterns. Move on from where you're stuck is what it feels like. And you really need a pause here and to find some healing from within. And that sanctuary, you know, it's like some meditation is going to be very helpful for you right now, Leo, especially, to nurture your soul. You need a place of sanctuary. You need a cave to go to. You need a home of your own. Every lion needs a cave. Every lion needs a cave, a den to go tuck into so you can regain your balance, right? And blessings lying at the bottom of the deck with the rainbow here. That cycle, it's complete. And you have a victory with it, but you have to nurture yourself and know it's there. Invocation ceremony, you guys. And look, reflections, winter solstice at the bottom of the deck. Upon reflection, I really feel like I gotta pull this out and look at what lies at the bottom. New beginnings for you, darlings. New beginnings. If you just let yourself have them. It feels like upon reflection, the deeper you go, darling, the more it becomes apparent, the more truthful it becomes, and the more you can't move. You can't ignore the truth any longer about them. It is what it is, and like really you've got to see this. You've got to see it and reflect upon it first before you can bring it in your reality. Invocation, ceremony. This is lighting those candles. This is meditation. This is getting down and deep with higher self, source, spirit, coming into connection here through personal ceremony. So you're really being called upon here to find a spot where you can nurture your soul, Leo. Ground yourself farther in who you are. Not let this person take you off of your balance or your kilter. Really invoking some true blessings into your own life. Some new beginnings into your own life. Through that ceremony, you've got to find a spot, a cave, a den, a place where you could just be by yourself, completely alone within yourself. Okay? If you could start a fire in your backyard, say you got a fire pit, do that and stare at the fire. Be your element. Envision things for yourself, coming into what you actually truly want. But you have to find out, Leo, what it is you actually want. If you don't know what it is you actually want, reflection here, then you can't invoke it into your reality. You have to be very precise in what you nurture here. Okay, darlings? Blessings are going to be moving for you, moving into your life, coming into play. But I feel like for you, the higher alignment, you really need to come into your highest alignment through prayer and meditation. And I feel like staring at a fire, for a lot of you, I feel like a campfire or a bonfire or shit, if you can't do that, go to your stove, turn on your stove, and maybe let yourself kind of blank out a little bit, staring at the flame, being involved, come back to who you are in your element. It feels like you're lost, okay? But you know the way you gotta go. So here what you need to do is ground yourself in what you know you need to do, okay? Because you have so many good things here. The victory with the cycles complete, the blessings that we saw at the bottom of the deck, and the new beginnings. It's in the power underneath that, you guys. Wake up call again underneath that. Jesus. I mean, literally, I feel like this is your wake up call right now. That you can create whatever you want. But you have to ground yourself in your truth. Find a spot for just you and light some candles, love. Dig deep. Dig deep. Reflect deep to really bring this in motion into your life. And I feel like some things will be highlighted to you through this prayer, through this meditation, finding your cave. When you pull back, you're going to be able to reflect. You're going to be able to find that clarity because you're going to be out of the craziness. You know what I mean? And you'll see it play out for what it is. You'll know even further the direction you need to go. Know even further what you need to put your energies into. Okay, loves, I did drop a card. We'll get that later. All right, so I hope that helps you guys. I hope it helps you gain some clarity. Please ground yourself in your truth. Okay, loves, ground yourself in your truth to grow your blessings, like the tree. All right? You know, it's going to take a little bit of time, but you have to figure out the main chunk of the time it's going to take is figuring out what you really want and then bringing it into your reality. Okay, darlings? But nonetheless, I hope that resonates. I hope it helps. And until I see you guys next time, best of luck with the situation, the scenario, and all others. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Peace, darlings.